Hello and welcome. This is HoneySuckle bringing you another episode of No Place Like Home. I did go ahead and finish cleaning out all of the village area, even all the areas around the beach. And I did go ahead and plant seeds between days and collected some of the crops that have already grown, replanted. So here we go. We do have our lettuce, tomatoes, pumpkins, all that good stuff. Now I'm not going to plant anything yet until the rest of these are fully grown. That way we can just go ahead and get our crops all on the same level there. Now I do have this chest full of different seeds. We have our potatoes, tomatoes, pumpkins, lettuce, eggplant, strawberries, and oat. And I do have some of everything planted. Now the oats I only planted 2 because that is all you really ever need in the game, unless you just want to preserve them. You can't make any more seeds. The bird feeder does not take oats. So I did finish running around getting things cleaned up, gathered up, and I haven't bought anything or prompted any quests. Now at this point I have 12 by 8, and that's as big as I want to make my garden. So at this point, all these extra fields can be trashed. I don't like to save them. They just take up a lot of room, and I've never needed more crop space other than this. So that is what I'm doing there, and I have some more oat seeds to put away. It goes down here. Okay, now we do have apples and peaches, and I did want to get those planted, so we will do that. But first, let's go get our kitchen. Hello there, Mark. Okay, so kitchen is down here. We do have our potato, so we will do that. Now, what else can we buy? Because we did get some other fruits. Strawberries aren't ready yet. We could get the basic preserver, but I've never needed more than the one. That needs honey, that needs pumpkin. Let's go ahead and upgrade our kitchen. And apple and pumpkin. We do eventually want that. It's only 20, so let's go ahead and get it. So let's run back up and build our kitchen. All right, back in our workshop. Now this I did put just to throw some extra hats and supplies in for now. All right, there is our kitchen, and let's go ahead and build the upgrade since we can. And let's go ahead and build a second recycler because I do like to get 2 of those going. We'll place it once that one is done. So we're going to place our regular kitchen right here in the corner. And let's go ahead and make some chicken feed. 1 egg gives us 4, and I think, let's see, potatoes give us 1. I want to use the lettuce for something, but we'll do that for now. So if 1 egg gives us 4, the tomato gives us 2. Not the greatest, but that's okay. So there is an accomplishment, an achievement for crops. And, well, it may not be that one. Cooking. Here we go. One is kibble. Cook 100 pet food in one go. We can do that. Which one is it? Oatmeal. Cook a dish with 1 ingredient. Perform a cooking experiment. That's the one. If you go through the game and you collect all of the recipes and never learn one yourself by just experimenting, you will never get this achievement. So here is one that I know. See, that pops up. It means it's not going to make pet food, because that's pet food. It's going to make a dish, but we don't know the recipe for it. And that will give us that achievement. Because if you collect all the recipes in the game, you will never get that achievement. So that's all I wanted to do there. So let's go take care of our chickens. He's the only one still given an egg because he wanted a bath yesterday instead of food. Alright, now that we're feeding the rest of these, we should get our eggs again. And we haven't talked to Rudy yet. Let's do that. We haven't seen each other in ages. It's me, Rudy. Okay, so they used to be childhood friends, and he's been helped out a lot with the grandpa. And we can ask him about, he says he's been acting weird, and then he left. And they had a pact that he borrowed things from the grandpa, and grandpa never wanted them back, unlike everyone else. So he learned a lot from him, and he changed. He started kind of ignoring him. And Ellen accuses him of stealing, and he's saying not stealing, it was just borrowing. And really, Ellen, you don't have much room to talk because all these suitcases laying around, you just open them up and take what's inside, and you know they're not all yours. So she doesn't have much room to talk about stealing. Because she is definitely stealing stuff from those suitcases. Just saying. Alright, so, our trees. Let's go ahead and plant 5 of each here on the farm. Come on. 3. That Q-bot's going to be in my way. 4 and 5. Then switch to our peach trees. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, I used to plant 10 of each on the farm and have all my animals in here, but later game, when you get a lot of animals, it really lags out the farm. So I'm going to plant 5 of each here. The animals will go back there, I think. And the rest of the trees, which you don't have to plant that many. I think there's an achievement for planting and growing at least 10. That's why I normally like to do 10 of them. But we've got plenty of room down here. So let's just plant some. Let's just plant some right through here. We'll do peach trees here. All right, Ellen, are you in the way? 1, 2, and I think 9 is fine. We've got the others up there. Apple trees. Let's plant them in the next area, next to Harold. 9, 10. That's good. Got some apple trees around Harold. Now, we do have the quest 4 mark for doing the toxic trees and collecting the hydraulic parts. So let's run around and get all these trees real quick. And we'll go ahead and get all the traps. So we just break it and plant it. These we break. We do have a feather here. That is the feather of the wild goose. There's another tree up here. Another trap. Another trap here. Another tree. Another trap. And another trap. Now we haven't been in any of the underground areas either, so we'll do that later. Just run over here. Get this one. Then we can get past it and get to these. Now this one used to have the simple salad recipe. That was the book. We still get the flower sculpture, but we didn't get the recipe because we already learned it ourselves. There's another trap here. There's another tree. Now to get to that, there is a gate, but there's a button right here that you press to open that gate. I think you can put it back. Also have not been up this tree yet, or back here. Let's take care of this tree. Clean up these trash piles while we're here. And grab this feather. This is the feather of the mute swan. Free the chicken. Climb the ladder. We have 2 suitcases here. Baked apple. Sundial. Now I did collect a lot of the just plain blue chests because they don't usually have recipes or anything in it. Like this would be a blue one. It's just got the prepared meal and old wood. And that one, I think prepared meal and recycled material. These usually have something different, like a book or blueprint. So that's why I tried to save most of those. Some of them I might have forgotten. And grabbed them while I was cleaning. So we have another chest or 2 over here. Looks like a frog hat. And then just rubble and old wood. Take care of this. And through here. Old wood and prepared meals. Take care of that tree. Have some trash there. I did save this one. That is a ladybug sculpture and fruit salad. Another tree. Get this little suitcase. I forgot about it. It's just rubble and recycled material. Get this tree. Oops, I forgot to save that pig. Here's the last one. Maybe I missed one. That is the feather of the long-necked crane. And there's Cornelius. Let's run over and talk to him real quick. Hello, Cornelius. And so this is the village. So we found him in the village, and he gave us a little decoration. If you want to hear some stories, I'm sure the people will tell me, but thanks. I understand. We get some prepared meal, recycled material, and I think I know where that toxic tree is. It's in this first part of the village, so let's run over there. Got these down here I forgot to get. So we will go ahead and get this one. Let's run over here and get these. I opened it up but didn't get it yet. Now over here, I didn't open this one yet. Or this building. So we'll do that and come in here and grab these. Save the pig. Okay, and this is the last tree. Or not. Am I missing one more? That one, of course. There we go. That completed the quest. And there's one more trap. Let's grab that trash I just saw. So now let's go talk to Mark. Tell him that we replanted all the trees. Oh, and there's a feather here. That one is Feather the Duck. Hey, Mark. So I have the hydraulic parts, thank you. So we get the filter, and now we know what to do. And then we can tell him we've replanted all the trees. Alright. Oh, he can't do it. His back is hurting him. So let's go put the filter on. Alright, here we go. Cleanse the waters. It turns all nice and pretty. I see some more rubble over there I missed. So now let's go talk to Harold. We haven't talked to him yet. We'll grab that rubble while we're right here. So he loves pigs. He's an expert. So now we talk to him again. And then, alright, Mark says hi. And he can't afford to shop unless he gets help. We have to save the dog. But we need 5 cans of dog food and bring those to him, which we have them. Now, there are more parts underground. And since we've already turned in these quests, because we're about to do this, I have all the ingredients, we're not going to pick up the rest of them. So let's prepare some famous Harold cuisine. And he gives us a kennel. Alright, so now let's run back to the farm. Okay, so let's collect our recycled material. Let's go ahead and pick up this recycler. And then we have, did we build extras? I think we might have. Let's move the preserver because we don't need it here. And then there's our third recycler. And we'll put it there. Then we can do 1,500 at a time instead of just 500. Alright, get all those going. Now our kitchen, let's do more. What can we do? If we put eggs and potatoes together, we can get pet food. But I don't want to use all my potatoes. So let's throw the tomatoes in. It gives us an extra per dog food anyway. Or pet food. There we go. Alright. We have the dog kennel. Let's go ahead and get our kitchen upgrade going. That was not the one I hit. There we go. And dog kennel, I've been putting them right there, which isn't bad, but let's put them over here. A little bit further away from home so they're not right underfoot all the time. Alright. Let's go sleep and we can save the doggy in the morning. But first let's throw down a chest over here. We really need 2 more chests. I like 4 because that's enough to hold all the seeds. So we'll craft 2 of these. Get those placed down. And then we'll get some sleep. Right, bright and early on the next day, let's go ahead and water our crops. That will be an every morning thing until we get our sprinklers. Not the wood. Get our recyclers going again. I did go ahead and clean up my inventory a little bit, dropped off the feathers, some extra building materials, all the seeds and stuff. So let's check our chickens. We can go ahead and take care of them. There we go. The trees are growing. Crops are growing. So let's go turn in some more quests and see what else we can buy. So I think we need to talk to Mark about the water filter. We did it. Toxic waste is no more. Yes, and the waters are clear and clean again. Great job, Ilona. Alright, so we do have one more thing for Mark down here on the beach. All the way down here in the corner. If we look at it, it says, message in a bottle. It's a quest item. Now, sometimes I've heard people don't know what to do with this bottle. And I found out just by accident, because I had it in my inventory when I talked to Mark, and it gave me a new question to ask him. So let's go see what that is. Alright, so we bring the bottle up here to Mark, and if you talk to him, It says, "Hey, I found this letter hidden in a pile of trash. Sorry for reading that. I didn't know it was for you until the last verse." He says, "Let me take a look." He reads, My grandchildren came back to Earth, and this letter was supposed to be a surprise for me. They're waiting in the village." So the postman lost it. He also has one job. "Wow, you called me Ellen." "Well, certainly." So he'll talk to us again when he's ready to settle down with his grandchildren. Now, I didn't see any grandchildren in the village, but you do you, Mark. All right, let's go talk to Harold. Oh, wait, first, let's talk to the dog, give him the bone. There we go. Now let's go talk to Harold. Hello, Harold. So I've built the dog a kennel. He seems to be happy. All right, there's other pets, a cat and a raccoon. All right, anything else I can help you? We need to do the foxes. And another wild animal is himself. So we need to fix his home and the foxes. So I got rid of all my stuff, didn't I? So that probably means I don't have enough to fix the foxes. All right, we do have enough to fix the foxes. Let me go get the material for his house, and I'll be right back. All right, we have this stuff here, and now we can fix it. So those will be fixing up. We'll probably talk to you tomorrow about the rest of it, but I think we can grab one more quest in the meantime. Can you teach me how to take care of pigs? We need honey, and we need a pigsty. So let's look in his shop. We can do the pigsty with one lettuce. That is awesome. So let's go ahead and learn that. Thank you. And back to the shop. For this, we need an eggplant. So we need the eggplant to grow. This just needs an egg, so we'll go ahead and do that one. Back to the shop. I wish there was a faster way to get to his shop. Eggplant. And strawberry and jam. That needs carrots. Alright. Let's go kill some time and we'll come back tomorrow when we have, or it might be more than tomorrow, depending on the crops. We'll come back when we have the crops we need and all that good stuff. Okay, it looks like our crops are ready, so let's go ahead and harvest these. Then we'll plant 16 of each crop. We'll do it in a 4x4 section. And water them. That one I missed. Okay, now I did run out of pumpkin and lettuce. I have pumpkin in here to get some more seeds, and I'll do the same with the lettuce. Because I do have enough to throw in some more. That will give us seeds to finish planting, so it doesn't take long for that. Let's go ahead and refill our water. So while we're waiting on that, let's run down. Well, I don't want to do too much. We will just wait on this. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. I had the pumpkins already. Just got the lettuce done. I planted the pumpkins, and here is the lettuce. 2 of those. And we'll throw the rest back in here like we did with the pumpkins. Okay, now let's go talk to Harold. Alright, the fox den is also ready, so let's go ahead and get these foxes. Needs a strawberry, and we had those as well. But we can talk to Harold on our way to the rest of the foxes. So let's tell him about his house. You might have noticed already, but the house is repaired. Yes, it has never looked so good. I'm forever in your debt. Now you can go back to Mark and tell him he just found himself a new customer. Alright, so we need to let Mark know that he is ready to come back. But first, let's get these other 2 foxes. And the 3rd one. And that quest is complete. So we need to go back to Harold and tell him that that's ready as well. Hey, Harold. We made friends among the foxes. Anything else? He can't talk because Napoleon is lost, so now we have to find him and tell him Liberté. But while we're here, let's check your shop and get that beehive. There we go. Thank you much. Let's run up to Mark. Hey, Mark. We helped Mr. Harold. He'll come to you with his shopping needs. Wonderful news. So what about Grandpa? Well, she's not sure, but something really bad. The place got flooded with pesky robots and trash. Everything was already polluted. All the animals disappeared, some trapped in cages. Grandpa just packed and left, murmuring something about the last straw. He didn't say where he was going. So maybe we can take care of him. It's all very mysterious. We can go to the Lonely Hills to keep looking for him, find the architect. Okay. So thank you. Now to find Napoleon. He is right down here. So he is over here. He has been fighting off some enemies there. Hello, Napoleon. Liberté. Oink. So now we need to go back to Harold. Let's go ahead and get this chest while we're at it. And we can go ahead and get these if we'd like. And they foiled my little trick that I like to do, because they are not showing up. They will only show up once you hit this button and the door opens. So now we have to be quick, because that's going to open. Let's just smack them a little bit. Oh, ouch. Alright, let's get him. Now let's take care of these two. Oh, get back here. And then this guy. You thought you could run away. We'll get these two chests. Stuffed Pumpkin Deluxe. Now that's the recipe we want, because now, we should be able to see it in our journal. If we go to our collectibles and go to our meals, Stuffed Pumpkin Deluxe, see in the green there, it says Stuffed Pumpkin Deluxe, call Super Chicken. So that will be nice. So we can clean all this up and all of this up down here. And don't forget this one little suitcase hiding in here. So let me get all this cleaned up down here and we will be back, because there's something waiting for us down there. Alright. And here we find Cornelius. Unexpected pleasure. Worried. I'd rather not spend any more time down here. 'Tis not cowardice, but only zeal to complete my quest. So he's gone. And if we check our quest for animal adventures, amazing travels, we have now found him on the farm, the village, and underground. So we just need to find him in the Lonely Hills, Frozen Peaks, and Dusty Desert. So let's go back to Harold. And there's Napoleon. So we have to scroll down. We found Napoleon. Alright, now all the animals are happy and free. We will have to find out who's responsible for all the traps, but that's all for now. So that is good. And there's two things to do before we go to bed. We're going to come over here, free this pig, and take care of this stuff over here. Whoops. Just fall off of there. Now I don't want the dog food. If I can get past it, would be awesome, but you have to pick it up. So that's going to be clogging up our inventory. We'll have to put that in the chest somewhere. So that is Feather of the Blue Tip. And then we have this suitcase, which is a fox statue, and the scrambled eggs with truffle recipe. And now back home. Alright, so we are going to build the beehives, 5 of them. Now, I did go ahead and make the mayo maker and set down the preserver beside it. We're going to put our beehives over here. There we go. And that was before the day changed, so we should have honey in the morning and start taming those pigs. And we do have the upgraded kitchen. There's a few things we could make if we wanted to. Some simple salad. Stuffed pumpkin deluxe takes the level 3 because it takes 4 ingredients. We need egg, mayo, and truffle. Just ignore all that. We're going to go to sleep. Alright, let's pass the night. That's a quick sleep. And water our crops. I think I missed a couple. There we go. Alright, recycler's going again, and then let's collect our honey. Alright, so now all we have to do is find 5 pigs because of the 5 honey. So let's head down to the village. And in case you're wondering, I did go ahead and place the pigsty down on the back part of the farm. They are just... I'll show it to you when we go to collect our truffles in the morning. So that's 2 pigs. There's a third one back here that we just set free. It looks like I forgot to grab that chest as well. But it's a blue one, so it's just going to be like recycled material. Prepared meal. I'll get that some other time. That was 4. We need 1 more. And I can see them off in the distance. And number 5 piggy. Alright, we need to go back to Harold. But while we are here, let's collect our strawberries from the foxes. And I think we can also buy a few more things from Harold. Wasn't the jam maker a strawberry? So let's see, I took care of all the pigs. Great job. So happy. Earns you Harold's seal of approval. Okay, now to the shop. We need the jam house, yes. And can we get anything else? The well is jam. Okay, so we need to actually get some jam. We could go ahead and learn that, but we shouldn't need it because we already have one. So back home we go. Okay, we're going to build the jam house. Oh, we need rubber. We don't have rubber yet. Keep forgetting that. And we did the pigs. We have the upgrade. We've only bought 2 upgrades. Let's go talk to Rudy, see if we have more upgrades. Hello, Rudy, old pal. What do you got for me? We need a truffle for that. Honey. Oh, pumpkin. We could go ahead and do that. We need corn for that one. We can upgrade our water tank. That would be good. Not the second time, though. Speed takes mayo. That takes peaches. We need pepper for the next of that. Okay, so thanks. Let's go ahead and get our eggs. Refill our water. Alright, so let's take a look at our quests. Grandpa's old farm is finished and the village is finished. You can tell because they're green instead of orange. So if you click on them, everything is done. So that means that our next area to go to will be Lonely Hills. So hopefully our next episode will cover most of Lonely Hills. We might just do Frank's quest to begin with, and then do Rudy's in the next one. Or I might try to squeeze them all into one, or at least all of Frank's and part of Rudy's, because he has a long quest line. So we will do what we can, and that will be in the next episode. So we'll see you then. Bye.